And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Chris Salcedo Show here on Newsmax TV. As all of you know, I'm a staunch conservative without a political party. If you've seen the $1.3 trillion bipartisan so-called infrastructure bill, the down payment for the Green New Deal, you'll know why those of us who believe in fiscal sanity, limited government power, and the supremacy of the individual are currently without a political party. Another reason I'm without a party is because in the face of massive threats to our rights and our way of life, the GOP is in a constant state of defense, unwilling or unable to rise up, unified in common purpose to intellectually argue with these mental midgets from the other side. Who are the real tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists? That's our focus in tonight's preamble. For over half a year, this program has been sounding the alarm about the national security crisis, the humanitarian crisis, and the public health crisis, all rolled up into one down there at the southern border. This threat is ongoing and ever expanding. Illegal aliens are being allowed to exploit our asylum system. Now, so far this year, 1.3 million have been allowed in. These are the ones we caught. Experienced agents estimate over 600,000 illegal aliens got away clean into the United States. But of the so-called asylum seekers, the vast majority do not qualify for asylum. According to checkyourfacts.org, over 1,040,000 of these illegal aliens do not qualify for asylum under U.S. law. But Team Biden is releasing them into the United States, many without a notice to appear in court, knowing they will never see the inside of a courtroom to decide if their premise for being in the United States fits our asylum criteria. And that's the game that Biden is playing. But there's another game within the game that Biden is playing, and it's a deadly one. It's a game of Russian roulette, except the gun is pointed at American citizens' heads. Biden is allowing thousands of illegal aliens into our nation every month infected with the deadly China virus disease. We have this confirmed. But that hasn't stopped New Jersey's Governor Phil Murphy, a man who infamously declared that the U.S. Constitution was above his pay grade, from declaring that anyone who believes that Biden is letting in illegal aliens with the virus and then redistributing them all over the United States, well, they're just wearing tinfoil hats.
I mean, I'm not getting political, but the people I'm running against started repeating this ridiculous Fox News narrative that the reason why COVID is raging in Texas and other places like that is because illegal immigrants are coming over the border, encouraged by this president with COVID, and then being put on buses and sent to states. I mean, that's like tinfoil hat stuff.
Okay, as of July, according to ICE, the number of illegal aliens being held in detention centers has nearly doubled. In April, the agency reported some 14,000 illegal aliens in detention. As of July, the agency reporting that more than 26,000 people were being detained. Within that same time frame, more than 7,500 new China virus cases had been reported in U.S. immigration facilities. That accounted for more than 40% of all cases reported in ICE facilities since this whole pandemic began, according to a New York Times analysis. Not Fox News, Governor. New York Times analysis of federal data. But New Jersey's governor says that's all tinfoil hat stuff. ICE previously confirmed over 10,000 cases of the China virus among detainees in its detention facilities across the United States as of March of this year. It's also confirmed 8 deaths. Given the rate of spread and contagiousness of the Delta variant, that number has only grown. But Phil Murphy says that's a tinfoil hat theory. The virus also impacted over 27,000 Border Patrol employees who either became infected or were unable to work due to illness or quarantining, including 24 border agents who died. Tinfoil hat, right, Governor Murphy? According to Fox News, the Rio Grande Valley saw a 900% spike in China virus cases in the beginning weeks of July. The valley is one of the main destinations for illegal aliens crossing that border. Conservatively, they are seeing more than 2,000 apprehensions each day, 60% of those detainees being confirmed positive for the China virus. According to the mayor of McAllen, Texas, Javier Villalobos, since mid-February of 2021, there have been over 7,000 confirmed China virus positive immigrants released into his city, the city of McAllen, by the Customs and Border Protection, including over 1,500 new cases in the past 7 days. And that was a couple of weeks ago. That's in just one town in Texas. And another Texas town, according to KTAB TV, agents with Immigration and Customs Enforcement bring illegal aliens to the Abilene Regional Airport, where they are flown to destinations across the United States. in private planes. Chris Salcedo Show has confirmed that Team Biden is using Air Force runways to load private planes with illegal aliens and then send them to destinations unknown. But we have further proof that Governor Murphy is a liar, and we have the Biden administration to thank for it. Governor Greg Abbott forbade the federal government from transporting infected illegal aliens on Texas soil. Mr. Biden's Attorney General, Merrick Garland, sued Texas to stop them from interfering with the transport of infected illegal aliens, the same infected illegal aliens that the governor of New Jersey claims is a tinfoil hat conspiracy theory. So we know that thousands of China virus patients are being brought in by Team Biden every month. We know they are relocating them all over the United States. The only thing we don't know is where. That's because Team Biden says we don't have the right to know as American citizens. All we got to do is pay for it. Another story we confirmed is a few cities are discovering that illegal aliens are being brought into their towns infected with the virus, and nobody is telling local officials or local health departments. It was only through the incompetence of NGOs like Catholic Charities, who are unqualified to be making public health decisions, that the American people discovered that those who run Biden are trafficking in the equivalent of a bioweapon deployed against the citizens of the United States. So what do we learn from this little exercise? We've learned that when a socialist Democrat's mouth is moving, they're lying. We've learned that Phil Murphy knows about as much about what Team Biden is doing as he knows about the U.S. Constitution. And we learned that Governor Murphy would like to talk about his critics wearing tinfoil hats rather than justify his order to throw infected China virus patients into nursing homes among our most vulnerable population. It looks like the only tinfoil hats being sported out there are by socialist Democrats these days. Governor Murphy's GOP challengers, you might want to take note of this if you're really interested in winning.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.